Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CONCAFA Pod. I am one of your hosts, Bubba Gumpino, joined by the one and only Geoff Cameron. How we doing, lad?
We're doing well, buddy. We're down one. We're down one today.
We are
You
down
know?
one. Breck's in the bush doing some fucking hunting, being a good old boy.
Yeah. He sent me a picture of a nice. Not he didn't kill it, but his buddy did. So, yeah,
He's always doing something good for him.
yeah. He's busy, and then we're just it's just you and I picking up the slack here.
Well, I guess we should start with another. Liverpool won we won a game. We won in the Champions League. Maybe we just can beat teams from Germany. That was cool. And then we pull up to the late kickoff on Saturday afternoon. And my lord, I mean, you could say the score line was flattering because it wasn't even. It was. We got
Yeah.
no, and I don't want to bury them because that's what everyone's doing, and it's driving me nuts. But man. We got no fucking juice right now, man.
I mean, they were very. They were firing on all cylinders in the Champions League,
Yeah.
and obviously quick turnaround. But you got to say, it's the same quick turnaround for the other
Oh
teams
yeah.
that played this weekend. And yeah, I think it just goes back to, I think we've talked about it the last few weeks. I think they don't know what their team is yet. I don't think they figured out which partnerships work better. I think defensively, this is four consecutive league defeats, right? Nine straight in. I think they haven't kept a clean sheet in nine straight games.
It's also you think about it, they go down every fucking game. It's like, you know how hard it is to play when you're
Yeah,
giving up a goal in the first 5, 10, and it's not like it's every game, dude. And it's like I like Van Dyke, I like Kanate. It's like Andy Robertson has to start every game he can right now.
dude, I told you
I know
when I
Kirk
was
has
at the game,
scored,
I
but it's
said
like it's weird because like this is the biggest issue. It's like with Florian Wirtz, it's like okay, he played in Germany. Maybe it's going to take some time to settle. I've never been a big if you're good, you're good in any league. I've always thought that. I'm not a
it
big
is different though.
Yeah, I know it is, but it's like the
Yeah,
greats like Suarez, Holland, those guys. They come over and don't skip a beat. He's still
yeah,
young. Like he is young, and he's got a big price tag, probably adds to it. But man, like Kirk has played for Bournemouth. Like
yeah,
this shouldn't be a fucking problem, man. And
yeah.
and Salah scored, but he looks off it. And I hate to say it because I love Salah. He's one of my favorite players, but it's like right now they look like a better side because they play a different formation when he's not in the lineup.
Yeah,
Like
I
they
mean,
almost played two up top in Germany and just said, fuck it. Like we're gonna give up goals. We might as well play two strikers.
but I still think that they're not like they're still pressuring so high. They squeeze up the field, and I just don't think they have. I think last year it was a shock to everybody. Like I think they were very aggressive. People didn't really know what they were going to get when they
Yeah.
played against Liverpool. It was a turnover from Klopp, and basically kind of a put together team. Really, right? He goes in and starts to put his methodology in and added a little bit, but didn't probably change as much, right? And now he's got a full year last year, added some big players. They have to figure out the system, the mentality, and I just feel that they're getting exposed on stupid things. I mean, like what is it? Long throws, set pieces. Liverpool would dominate on that. Now they're getting
Well,
dominated.
it's like we're letting everybody know that. It's like weird. Like Slot talks about it. I'm like, what? Why are you letting people know that you don't want to defend long throw-ins? Like you're just throwing gas on the fire. So that's what
Dude,
everybody's doing.
at the Man United game, I mean, are you kidding me? It was like, I'm calling it as I see it, right? United score. I'm like, dude, McGuire's wide open. I'm like, he literally pivots in the back and he just waits. And his timing is, I mean, he's fucking great in the air. I'm like, dude, he's gonna score here. He's gonna score. You think, hey, ball's out wide, it gets cleared out. Okay, first thing you do, get to your fucking man.
Yeah.
Like, just get to your man. Especially McGuire. It's like there's a magnet to his head. It was like Vincent Company was at fucking City. His head was massive, and he's going to get his head on it. It's just, It's what they do. And you're seeing, I'm like, I haven't seen Liverpool get that nastiness.
Yeah.
Like, like they don't have that grit, that like
Like no one's
grabbing
like just
someone and
fucking like Andy Robertson would stick somebody like, but it's like
100%.
McAllister would stick somebody like
Yeah.
it's not like the middle of the park is different. That's why it blows my mind. And like I love Curtis Jones, like because he's a Liverpool. I think there is something here to the pride part of things of playing for Liverpool too.
Yeah.
Like Curtis
Yeah.
Jones, say what you want about him. Some people think he's good, some don't. You know every time how much it fucking means to him playing.
Yeah.
And there's just
Yeah.
no, I don't think you have to have English players in your lineup to win the EPL, but I think a few doesn't hurt you, man.
No, I mean, especially, I mean, that just goes back to the pride and development of their players. I mean, like I said, we just took a player over to Stoke to go train for a week, and now we have the EU stuff, and they're only allowed so many players that they can sign that are not non-part of the UK
Yeah.
or the EU, and that's for the first team and the academy, which is trying to incentivize clubs to produce and develop their own players to bring them into the first team, whether they sell them or whatever. But you got to think Liverpool has always kind of had the local guys in there, and you look at Chelsea, complete opposite, where it's is like maybe one or two, if that. But then there's always
But like
like,
look at Man City. They always
yeah,
got John Stones or Foden.
yeah, yeah.
Arsenal, I guess you could argue with Arsenal. You don't.
They have a decent amount.
Yeah, they have a
I mean,
few.
English players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like I just don't just something's missing and it's weird, man. It's just I
But it's
don't
also like you said, the badge, right? Like having that pride, that honor of like, hey, going to a club and what that badge means, that culture. Um, like, I know you are not a fan of Scholesy right now.
dude, it's just like you knew these guys.
and but
These guys been
let's be
waiting.
honest though, Roy Keane said it best for me, and he goes, he did say that gave Van Dyke, and I'm not slaughtered. I think Van Dyke is still one of the best center halves in the. I think he's having to do, and I experienced this when I went to Cincinnati. I was doing two or three other people's jobs defensively before I was allowed to do mine
Yeah.
because their thought process and their mind was about going forward and just getting the attack. Where defensively, that's their last thought. I think he's having to pick up the pieces and he's just kind of like, what, where do I go? If I do this, I'm going to get exposed here. I don't think his partner is helping him as much. His left back, I think they need some. So they need to get their defense solidified first
Yeah.
with their sixes and be really compact. Stop fucking pressing. Don't just sit back. Let them possess the ball, hit a long ball, win it, and then you fucking do your thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my
But
that's
it's
my
like
take.
it's some of the shit. It's like Scholes is popping off saying like it's shit. It's fucking absurd, dude. I,
I
I
know you're
can't
so
I
angry
can't
with
take it.
it.
And then Joe Cole's like, how can you bring this many players into a team that won the Prem? It's like, okay, everybody in the world said Nunez had to go, right? Was anybody
Yep.
arguing in any fucking where in the world that he should
Yep.
stay? Diaz wanted to go. I hated seeing Diaz go. I said from day one,
You said it. You did call it.
he presses, man. You can't
Yeah.
make up for his tempo and how he attacks people. Trent wanted gone. Harvey Elliott wanted more game time. He's not sniffing the pitch with Aston Villa. It's like I get that the money was spent, and
Did Elliot? Did he go on loan, or was he
I think it
sold?
was a buyback option. I like
I think
Harvey Elliott.
I think he's got that. Like I played against him when he was in the championship. Actually, no, when he was in the Prem, he was a young lad there too. And when we went down to the championship, dude, he was there. I think he was at Sheffield Wednesday, or he was at one of the clubs, and dude, he was raw, and he was
Yes.
like, he was hard. You lose the ball, he'll get fucking stuck in. And I think that's the ruthlessness that Man City had when they were dominant.
Yeah.
They were fucking amazing, right? They were so um, good on the ball, attacking wise. but if they lost it, they were just ruthless off the ball, and I think they were going to let everybody know, hey, we're the main team, we're the main guys, and you have to back that up. And I just think that they're just lacking that bite right now. And listen, I'm not a hardcore Liverpool fan. I also think I want them to do well because I think it's great for the league, and the competitiveness with Arsenal, Man City, just to get those teams back up there. I mean, I could say the same thing. I think Chelsea. I said it right back
Yeah.
in Club World Cup. I said they're going to struggle this Premier League season, and I think they're miles off it. I think the Premier League this season is completely different.
There's
It
so
really
yeah,
is.
and I think that's why Liverpool's struggling a bit. Like it's more of a
Yeah.
physical game, and you see Arsenal. It's like Arsenal's just finding ways to win games. They're gonna you camera bit to the my bad. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, there we go. Nailed it. Arsenal, it's like now people are like bitching about how they're fucking. It's like, dude, Arsenal's just gonna win football games, and that's how it's
Yeah.
gonna go. They don't care if it's 1-0. They don't care if it's
Yeah. People
Arteta.
care.
Arteta's been taking on the shit. Arteta would win every game 1-0. The guy been taking on the shins for. I'm not an Arteta guy, but if you think Arsenal's not
Dude, we
gonna
were
do,
killing them, like not
yeah.
killing them,
If
but
if
like,
you don't think Arsenal's going to do everything in their power, no matter how it looks, to win a league, you've gone mad because they're. I think they're going to go on a run in the Champions League because they're so deep.
yeah, dude, we said that like. Remember when they played Liverpool, right?
Yep.
And they beat them. It was a 1-0, right?
Yeah.
And you were like, "Fuck." There was such shit football, and I'm like, at the end of the day, the game was so high quality, as in like the tactical, the way that just for me, I was impressed with the game overall. Like I loved it because the quality was so high with top players on the pitch, and they're doing what they do. But I just thought that Arsenal just had that resilience. They just had that extra piece that they've been missing. They have that fucking bite now,
Yeah.
right? I think Declan Rice is a fucking huge part of that engine in there. Now get obviously they got Abire. Barry goes, fucking scores. For me,
Against
I just
Palace, that
think
was sick. Good for him, man. That was he
all
knew he
of
was going to
you know
score.
their whole over the years that we've known, we'd play Arsenal. Our first thought was they're the fucking. This is when Van Persie was there,
Yep.
Alexis Sanchez was like Rosicky, dude, you name it, dude.
Arjavan was there for a bit.
Dude,
You just got to
yes,
get
like
stuck in. You knew if you just stick them one.
you got
Yes, everyone
physical.
knew
You
that.
made them fucking. You know what? They didn't like the physicality.
Yep.
They didn't have the bite. Well, that's why we got results against them. We'd play direct when under Hughes. We played good football, but hey, we still made it really tough. Now they're okay with that.
Yep.
They're like, "Don't worry, we got it." And I think that's going to suit them this season.
Yep.
And
I think
Arteta
that
is saying like, "Hey, say all this shit you want." Now the pressure was on him this year. He's got to fucking do something,
yeah, he's got to win
right?
something, and they're off to it. I mean, people are already saying
Now, if
they've
they
already
blow
won.
it,
Well,
if they
that's
blow
the
it,
thing. Now you got people already saying they won the league. It's like, man, we're fucking. You know how many more games we got left?
yeah,
Like Man City loses to Aston Villa. Aston Villa looks good. I gotta tip my cap, man. Man,
Man
you.
United.
That's 3 straight, man. Like fucking 2 more wins. That guy's gonna cut his hair.
So hey, question is, that's the third straight, right?
Yep.
They have now. They're gaining some confidence,
Mm-hmm.
right? They had a big game, big win against obviously Liverpool. They've kind of continued that. The question is this a temporary like blip in the sense of like, hey, this is all like smelly, beautiful roses and it's all going to be great? Or do you think this is um, a good little streak for right now?
I think they're. I mean, I worry about them because they lose 3 big players when the African Cup of Nations happen.
Yeah.
That's in the middle of the season. I worry about that, but I do think like. I mean, Brighton still came back and made it 3-2, but they are playing a better brand of soccer, like for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
And if you
It's,
win
it's,
three
it's more
straight,
entertaining.
yes, and if you win 3 straight in any league, like It's impressive, man. And you just got to tip your cap to how they're playing.
And you know what? I still people were killing him last year, and obviously he was going through some shit. Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Honestly, like watching him against Liverpool, the amount of dirty work and unselfishness that he does, and this is where people don't notice this. Like they look at the fancy shit and like the attacks, the duels, and 1v1s, but this kid grafts. He pressures. He wins the ball. He plays simple, and he has good quality. I just think he does things that other players can't do,
Yep.
and it goes very unnoticed. And for me, that's I'm happy to see him back because he was when he was playing and he was flying at Chelsea when you had him and Christian Pulisic playing off each other and dude they were fucking unreal,
Well, you also
and of
like, how hard that, like, people just see the money and shit. Like, how
course
hard it was for him to go from his boyhood club, Chelsea, who he loved his whole life, to
to
play
go
for
to
Man
a
U.
biggest rock.
Like,
Yeah,
he had the choice. He could have went Man U or Liverpool. Both wanted him. It's like that shit probably fucking killed him inside, dude. You think about your academy your whole life, and now all of a
and
sudden
then
you
see you later.
Chelsea switches coaches for the 10th time, and this coach says, "I don't want you here anymore." It's like, man, that's tough. That's going to take some time. And finally, it feels like he's healthy, really, really healthy for the first time in a
Yeah,
long time.
no, I'm interested to see what happens with Man United. I want to see them play against a top team, another top team,
Well, I
just to
mean,
see.
you want to talk about top teams? Let's talk about some. Wolverhampton is fucking cooked, brother. What is going on? The coach tried to go into the crowd. The shit outside this, like, holy fuck. They play. They play in the Carabao Cup tomorrow against Chelsea.
Let's just say if dude,
People want Chelsea. Be talking about Chelsea's coaches. People want that guy gone now.
I mean,
That's like people are calling for Slot's head. It's like, what are you fucking saying, man?
yeah, but think about Juventus. We can jump into that later on,
Yeah.
but I mean, dude, you don't. It's results, right? Like there's no patience in it, and
No.
this is the thing. The fact is, Ruben is still the manager at Man United
Yeah.
is crazy, right?
And if
And they
it
come
if
out
it
and say, "Hey,
works,
we're going to give him time." Most managers, if that was a year ago or 2 years ago, he would have been done. You think about Mourinho and like all those managers that were there, they were successful. They had fucking good. I mean, this is the first time they've had three consecutive games
yeah.
wins back to back. That's fucking insane. If you think about it, now at another club, hey, you're sacked, dude. They're the fans are like, you're getting sacked in the
Yeah,
morning,
dude, it's fucking
sacked
insane.
in the morning. Like, dude, that's literally what
Well,
I hear. I've heard it as a player.
look at Forrest, man. Sean Dyche goes and wins in the fucking Europa League, and then he gets shelled again on the weekend. It's like Sean Dyche coaching the Europa League is fucking all
Dude,
time.
it's just that's how like being a fan and seeing their club, like, yo, you're in that bottom three, and you're in that bottom three by Christmas. It's fucking hard to
Oh
get out of
yeah,
there.
oh
It
yeah. You're
is
fighting for
it
your
is hard,
life, man.
100%. So, be interesting to see what happens with Wolverhampton. Um, wouldn't mind seeing them go down though.
I miss the old tarps with the Doritos badge on. They beat Man U one time in those Doritos tarps. I remember it when I was a kid. It was when Man U was unreal. And it was an alt. I was like, holy fuck. Speaking
But
of
just
around Christmas time, I mean,
think about Bruno. Like, what's his name was there? Actually, because I almost signed. I'm drawing a blank on the manager.
Wolverhampton?
Yeah, when they first made to the Prem. Shit, drawing a blank now. Portuguese. He's at
Silva?
he's where now?
Uh,
He's at Forest now. No, not at Forest. Shit, I'm drawing a blank here.
not Nuno.
Yes.
Nuno?
Yeah. Yeah. When he was at Wolves.
Yeah, he got
Because I almost went there for center half or a six.
Nuno's at West Ham now.
And now he's that's what I meant. He's at West Ham. But dude, think about what he did with that club when he got him, and how well
They
they
were
played.
good, man.
Fucking, they were flying.
Think about all the players they had.
Then he does well at then he does well at
Dude,
Forest.
gets Forest in the fucking Europa League and they fucking ship him out of town.
Oh shit!
I don't love that we got only one game on Boxing Day, dude. That's a fucking
Honestly,
that's a
that is
fucking that's a
shit.
tradition, brother. Fucking game's officially gone if we only got one match on Boxing Day.
And you know what's crazy? It was when I first went over there,
Oh, because
Boxing Day.
we don't have it in the States.
We don't have
So
it in the States,
it is
right?
in Canada.
And you know what's crazy? Like, I have all my family and friends over for my first, for Christmas, and I go to the fucking hotel. Christmas, you go Christmas Day in the morning, or if it's Christmas Eve, whatever it is, everybody would have their Christmas dinner like either Christmas Eve, depending on how you celebrate it. And then we're in Christmas morning, training, and then at the hotel. And, sometimes Mark Hughes would be like, all right, guys, Christmas Eve, go easy, have a glass of wine, and Christmas Day, do me a favor, guys, like just take care of yourself. We got a game fucking on the 26th, and I'll see you guys for night training. And we would get there at the training ground for 5 o'clock and have late training, and then you'd bus it over or drive over to the hotel. But I mean, dude, you're in a hotel on Christmas. It's a little different, but it's also special because it's like it's so festive. It's that time of year where you have like 4 or 5 games, right? And in a short period of time,
Non-stop. It's insane, dude.
nonstop. It's like
Insane.
game recover, game recover, game recover. But it's like, dude, it's like you have this feeling. Everybody's joyful. It's like everybody comes out to these games, and yeah, it's gonna suck. I mean, honestly, I think that was the coolest part, experiencing that as a player. But I mean, over the years, on Christmas, I'm watching
Oh
here.
yeah.
I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like, hey, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm watching footy right
Oh
now.
yeah.
you know? And now we have one fucking match.
I don't love it. I don't love it. And I imagine the players some of the coaches have been pushing this for a long time. Like this
Yeah.
is one of Klopp's big things.
But
Mourinho was the
now, but
same.
it's that condensed schedule. They
Yeah.
front loaded. Okay, in Germany they have their 2 week break. Fucking great. But you know what,
2 weeks is way too long, by the way. The
dude? Come
fuck are
on.
we doing? It's the middle of the season.
Yeah. And now they're gonna come back. I don't know, have a little mini preseason. As we would say, it's fucking wank,
It is.
right? It's shit, man. It's like,
It-
I don't know. You just lose it. I'm sure, not being over there, I'm sure fans are furious,
oh yeah.
right? Just
Every tweet yesterday was just the game's gone. Game's gone. Everyone was clipping random videos.
what is this? Game
Game's
is
gone.
gone.
The game. Where's it gone? Where is it? 10 to Spain, the El Clasico.
Oh,
Mbappe scores, Bellingham scores, absolute fucking fireworks. Vinny gets subbed.
big game though
Oh,
for the
massive.
for
Bellingham's
the
babe.
title.
We talked
Yeah.
Bellingham's fucking cooking. All these players, you know what do all these players that are playing well have in common? They're all from England and it's a fucking World Cup year.
Hey,
Yeah.
true,
Legit.
true.
Every
Yeah.
English player is fucking playing well right now. Bellingham gets left out of the England squad, scores. He's playing lights out. Mbappe scores. I was glad that penalty got saved because that was VAR bullshit. That was so bad.
Can we talk about the VAR decisions? Because
It's gone too
I'm
far.
just
It's just
I'm just
gone too
watching.
far, man.
I mean, I don't know how they didn't call.
I don't
There
get
was
what
at least
it was, but it's like there's we've said this a million times. There's no fucking consistency. It's like this is a homer fucking thing. Gakpo gets fucking taken out. Then they go down and score. We don't circle back. But since Van Dyke fouled this guy and it was outside of the box, then we can have a look at it for fucking VAR and it's a pen. And it's like this play, the ball bounces around off Bellingham's knee, off this guy's fucking hand, and it's a penalty. It's like it's just
what about the one that Vinny
McManaman. Did
Jr.?
you hear McManaman? McManaman
Yeah,
was losing his mind. He was
yeah.
coming outside. He had
But dude,
fucking
how,
had
how are
it.
you not? They're saying that Vinny kicked him, dude, it was a foul.
Yeah,
Come on, that's a penalty. Come
yeah.
on, like
McManaman
every
was
day of the
fuck. He
week.
McManaman was all time on that call. He was so every time I went to VAR, he's like, "Oh, well, it looks like we'll just fucking keep waiting the fucking play." He was so
But
pissed,
then, but
dude.
then you start to think, hey, like obviously, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Real Madrid, La Liga, obviously they don't really
Oh
get along
yeah,
too well, right? And Real Madrid's always coming out saying, "Hey, all the calls are against us. All the calls are against us." And the referees do their homework just so people know. Like when you go out, when you're stepping on the pitch, referees know your tendencies. They know how many cards you're on. They know everything. It's their job to know, right? It's a thing. And I've been in situations where the referees, like, I'm on four yellow cards, and and I know if I get one today, I'm suspended. And there are some good refs, and there's some really shit refs. We could say that in the MLS, the majority of them are really shit. But they'll look at you. A good ref would be like, "Hey, take it easy. I don't want to give you one right now."
yeah.
It's like, just be cautious. Then there's other ones where just, hey, immediately, no, boom, straight yellow card. Okay, now I'm suspended for the game. But they understand things, and I just feel like because Real Madrid is always complaining, they're always saying shit, that everybody's against us. You're fucking Real Madrid. Come on. Let's
Yeah.
just let your play do the talking.
Yeah.
And if you stop complaining about it, maybe you will get fucking calls at the end of the day. And, you looking at it and you're like, they had two or three calls that should have gone their
Oh
way.
yeah.
And yeah, and they have every right to complain, but you complain how many other fucking games
They
throughout the
also
year?
get so many penalties, dude. Like
And
let's not ask that they're not getting
I
pens
know.
every other fucking week at least.
But then this goes into what? You know what we're gonna say, right? The issue happened after the game. A
Well,
lot of
let's talk about the sub first when Vinny Jr.
yeah,
gets subbed off and just storms down to the tunnel. It's
yeah,
like, hey, buddy, you got offered fucking $500 million to go play in Saudi.
yeah.
Like, where else do you think teams are gonna come for him? But where else? Where does he like? He basically said he wanted to leave when he got subbed off. It's like
Yeah,
if you're not at Real Madrid, where does he want to go to?
Liverpool.
Like, do you think he would
No,
do
but
well in the Prem though?
no, I think he'd be too lazy.
Right?
I think he'd be too
Like, and I'm
lazy.
not saying I know how talented he is as a footballer. He's great, but I think Real Madrid is the perfect spot for him. And Zabi Alonso's a good gaffer, and he don't not going to take that shit either.
No, and he also played there, so he understands.
Yeah,
And he played with fucking world class players, and not saying he's a world class player, but listen, he maybe Vinny Jr. think he's bigger than the team right now, and obviously there was talk about this summer about him leaving offers, and saying that Real Madrid have to show that they want me.
all right.
Okay, let's be honest. You started off really really slow, right?
Yeah, he had to be by his standards. He did not have a good season last year. By
Right.
his standards.
Exactly. So now it's time to step up. Mbappe's stepping up, and he's getting more of the limelight right now. So there might be some.
Yeah,
I don't know.
true.
Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit, but there's obviously when Mbappe went over, Vinny Jr. was the main guy, right? And he was the main focus, and Mbappe was starting to. It took some time for him to find his feet.
Yeah.
Now he's finding his feet. Goals are coming through him. Vinny Jr. is starting to create some things. He's doing all right, but listen, if you think you're bigger than the team, I'm sure Javi's like, fuck off,
Yeah.
and I think it's a little unacceptable. Just
Well,
the ego thing.
and then he makes his way back out, and he's fucking in that fucking mix of that mess. And he like, I was like, I thought this guy marched down the tunnel and he was done, and all of a sudden he's back in the mixer at the end.
But I will say this, and being on the other side as a player, okay, he's making a tactical decision. Probably, hey, we need to go a little bit more defensive because as you look at it, he's like, why is it like? I feel like he was like, I mean, I don't know if he said this in English, but I think like, why is it me? I'm subbed off again, right? It's because this has happened a few times. dude, he's probably making a defensive
Yeah.
tactical decision, like because they're getting exposed. You're not tracking back. We need to have a little bit more shape, right? You get pissed off. I understand that. I've been in there where your fucking head is, you just have a head loss. You're like, fuck, I'm playing well, which he was doing well. He's kind of creating chances
Yeah, he was playing well.
and you think that split second he's lost his head, fuck it, he says stuff out of, maybe wears his heart on his sleeve, he says things you don't know. I'm sure things have been handled with the president and the manager, and it might be overblown, but just to his side of like being a player, you're emotional. It's a fucking El Clasico. He wants to play every fucking minute,
Yeah.
right? He's a big name player. He wants to be on the pitch. I can agree with that because he wants to be fucking performing. The only thing he can't do is he can't say I'm fucking out.
Well, and also your fucking teammates, dude. Like, be pissed, but go
Yeah,
fucking sit on the bench. Like,
yeah,
storming right down the tunnel is a
yeah.
fucking. And look, I get as pissed. I would get as pissed as anybody else if when I got subbed off. But it's like you kind of just gotta. It sucks for him. I get it, but it's also
Yeah.
like you're up against Barcelona, chance to win. I see both sides, but then he's back out there in the mix when Carvajal. I mean,
Dude,
Yamal is doing a lot. A
and
lot.
and it's a lot of negative things, right?
Yes. Like
Like,
why how do you go from being injured to going and taking a penalty shot the week of that fucking game at a ballers league and doing some random interview? Like what was that?
dude,
And if you're going to do it, you better fucking strap up and you better
yeah,
perform. And that's just
and
that's just how it is.
I think that's like, I mean, we talked about it. He has talent and skill that is, you know, one of the best in the world,
Yeah,
right?
we saw him live. Every time he got the ball, the defender was backing off and was in hell.
Oh,
He's unbelievable. He's one of
and
the best
as
players in the
the
world,
player was
hands
talking
down.
shit and they were
Yeah.
yapping it, and the best way to fucking do that is by putting the ball in the back of the net or producing, getting an assist, doing something. What I think is a bit odd, and this, like I said, I don't want to read into too much shit, but just the mentality. Okay, we can talk about celebrations when they won the league, and he's wearing the glasses and the goggles and all that kind of stuff, and then he's a young kid. You
Yeah.
can give him that, like, going out and having a birthday party. Okay, he's young. You think about how much pressure this guy's under all the time to produce and whatever. But now I feel like it's just a little bit more. It's a little bit more of like, hey, I am the best. Who the fuck are you to talk to me like that?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I'm sorry, but Danny had everyone just say yap in his mouth because there was some talk obviously throughout the
Oh
week.
yeah.
And I feel that you just say that, okay, just put your head down and just say fuck it off. But when you're going like, hey, come meet me in the corner, dude, I'm pretty sure this guy would rip
Yeah,
you apart, right?
I'm not a
Let's
big
be honest.
Carvajal fan, but I don't think you want that smoke either.
But I just think, like, the national team with each other, there's that dynamic, right? I feel the respect, if you have the respect, and I think maybe this is the thing, he doesn't respect anybody right now
Yeah.
because there has been talks of Rafinha, like that it's other players on the team have said all he cares about himself and it's not the team. Well, if Barcelona's way is all about the team and guys performing and playing for one another, and I feel like now that he's got the 10 jersey, he's got more to prove, he's got more to do. Make your own legacy,
Yeah.
but don't tarnish your name by just doing stupidity, being stupid or making impulse decisions when you know everything is scrutinized, everything is watched. And for you to like kind of yap like this, dude, just save it for the next game when you play against them and you're playing at fucking home.
Yeah.
You bang in 2 goals and you just go like this. Just remember, like, Ronaldo. I'm just saying, comparing Ronaldo and Messi, right? How many times they go back and forth?
Yeah.
They didn't really like cheat. They were nasty tackles and teams and this and that, But
There was
after the
always
match, you never saw
yeah,
them
there was always that respect there that everyone knew. There was
100%.
never any like I just like this is obviously it's a new day and age and it's 2025. I get it, but just going and doing that and we won 4-0 last time. It's like, dude, like you know how big this game is. There's no need to fucking go and do that. You play on the weekend. If you win, go talk shit after that. But
Yeah.
there's just
No.
when you're going to Real too, like that's just it's and then you like he didn't play well. You know what I mean?
I mean, he should have scored with he bringing it down. He should have just headed it. You know, he had that chance at the end. Why are you trying to bring it down when just smashing him with your head? But listen, at the end of the day, Real Madrid were the better team
Yep.
that night. I think it's going to be an entertaining season.
I think Hansi Flick will figure it out too. I think he's a good coach. I think he's good with
Yeah.
Yamal. You saw him with Yamal and his girlfriend on the field. Like I think they'll get it figured out. He'll probably admit that he probably shouldn't have done it, but it's just
Can we talk about Lamal's father and like? Did you see what he was doing? Like he was cooking. He was like high fiving the mannequin. His
no,
mannequin,
I didn't see
dude.
that.
I saw it. I was like, what the fuck am I watching here?
Oh
He's like
shit.
cooking. I don't even know. It's just like I don't know. There's here's my. I really hope that the stuff outside the field, outside the pitch, doesn't distract him from doing what he's so good at.
Yeah.
And we know like these superstars that happen when they're young, they fizzle out. I hope it doesn't happen because he's a hell of a player, and we need another generation of ballers like this,
Yeah.
right? And just to keep it going. But saying that, you know who's not a baller? You know who's not a Rogers? Just
So
fucking
he
walking
resigned.
out.
So I haven't. This is on me. I haven't been following the Scottish league as diligently as years past. Hearts is just the best team in Scotland. That's what's happening.
Just obviously Rangers aren't doing well. Celtics not doing well.
So they lost, and he
And
just said, "I'm
Rogers is
fucking
just
out."
like I did you read the article like the
Oh
ownership
yeah.
coming out saying we've offered him, we've been in talks, you haven't heard anything. I mean, surely he must have something lined up. Like
I don't know if he does, but you know what? You know who just landed fucking in the jackpot again?
who?
Big Ange is going home. The
Oh,
Big Ange is going to be coaching Celtic in a week.
oh yeah.
They fucking love him there, dude.
Yeah.
Brendan Rodgers is a good coach, but man, he is. Do you remember when they did that Amazon series when he took over Liverpool
Oh,
and he
oh,
fucking
I had a
bare
teammate, Glenn Johnson, was there.
dude, he
And
buried fucking Sterling in that one episode when Sterling was like 17 years old or something.
so I've heard a number of stories about Brendan Rodgers, and the first year it was like he moved from Swansea, goes there and does all right, and he's just very he was a common copy of Mourinho. He tried to like say the same things that Mourinho did, have the same accent. He's not even Portuguese, and he would have like so like these are some of my teammates that were saying this stuff to me, and I'm like, this is hilarious. So then after the year, his first season, he comes in, and all the lads come in, and he's got a new
Oh
grill.
yeah.
I guess it's a thing with managers when they go to Liverpool, they get new teeth. So Rogers gets new teeth. He ends up, I think he's like he left his wife and he's ended up like with someone at the club,
Yeah, on like the back room
and
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it was like a big thing there, and he was in there like doing all the workouts and like getting fit where like with the lads where most of the time if the managers would always do it either pre or post, and he was like guys were walking in and everybody was like who the fuck is this, and then he just had this arrogance that he would talk down to players, and I think that's just like the I don't know. It's a mindset of some of these coaches. They
Yeah.
go in, and I think that's the worst thing that they can do. And I think it just ran its course because guys just figured it out. And you know, now you look at it. I mean, dude, what the fuck? Like you just walk out like this, like
You literally
so.
just
I
literally just
mean,
quit.
yeah. So like, I don't know what the contract situation is. If he just walked out, then he must not be like he's not upholding his end of the bargain of his contract. So they could probably stop his payment or whatever, and or
He'll
he's thinking
land,
like,
buddy. You know he's gonna land at some random
yeah,
Prem
no, that's
team.
what he's probably got something lined up.
Wait till fucking Sean Dyche fucking drops a couple. He'll be at fucking Forest for the next Europa
I,
match.
I mean, he's got maybe he's making his way back to the Prem. I don't know, but I just think it's really really odd. But that's enough for the Scottish League.
Ew, I mean,
It's,
good. Shout out Hearts. I had no idea. Respect to Hearts.
but then
You wanted? Hey, you want to talk about ballers? Is that? Do we think that was actually a Premier League player in the Ballers League?
I
I
don't
was
know.
very
Like,
confused by the whole thing. The whole gimmick of it all is quite. I try to keep up with it because I think it is entertaining. But it's like John Terry's coaching one team. So
coming out with a rap song,
yeah,
like
I don't know what the fuck's going on. But yeah, so I'll explain this to you. I'll post this with the video so you can see it. But um, Ballers
he
League,
comes on for a free kick,
this guy
right?
comes in for a free kick. They only sub this guy on for free kicks. And the way it's being sold is this guy's actually playing. He plays in the Premier League, but he's got mask on. You can only see his eyes, black leg sleeves, and he's just you can't see anything. So he comes on, takes a free kick, doesn't score, yada yada. The rumor on the internet was that it was Mudryk who's suspended from Chelsea right now.
That would make
Yeah,
sense.
but I don't even know if he would be in England right now if he's suspended.
I don't know. Was it? Didn't I just see that he's trying to do? Um, forget. I don't want to say. So I know he's training to do another sport right now, something like that.
I don't know, but
I don't know if it's running or something. I'm like, oh, so you're just gonna go get some more steroids and do something there?
I
Like,
mean, Arsenal dodged a bullet with that one. Arsenal wanted that guy for so long, and Chelsea.
dude, you
I hate. You know what? There's
he took Christian. He came in. They got rid of. I mean, obviously Christian was flying. They sign him. They're there, and then Christian leaves. At the end of the day, Christian must be laughing right now because he's like, "Fucking
dude.
hell, I
He
dodged
was
a bullet there
he was like
with a
the
club
start of
and."
the. That's when the 007 thing really took off. Was because of him.
I mean, I didn't rate him even when he
Arsenal
played.
wanted him forever, man. Every transfer window was like Arsenal's getting this guy, and then it was like, bam, Chelsea signed him. It was like, oh, buddy, that's brutal. But
Yeah,
then, I mean, dodged a bullet there. Chelsea, I mean, they'll have him back. I still don't like Garnacho scores for them. It's like, who's
and
on
then
this team, man? I'm so confused by it all.
honestly, I don't. They're not entertaining to me. I don't watch them. Like if there's like, oh, Chelsea. I'll watch it if it's the Chelsea versus Arsenal or a big game. But if it's Chelsea playing whoever, I won't watch it.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, I'd rather watch fucking Burnley versus Wolves.
I think Burnley's not bad. Kyle Walker's fucking
Dude,
playing good footy, man. Good for him.
I said it. I think Burnley's a good, solid team. I think if you look at their schedule, their fixtures
Yeah.
in the beginning, they've had a really fucking tough run.
Yeah.
They had City, United, Aston Villa, three top teams right in the beginning, and they didn't like get
No,
smashed.
they played
They
us. They
lost.
played
They
us
went
tough.
toe to toe with
Yeah.
City. They went toe to toe with fucking Man United, and they should have beat Man
Oh
United.
yeah.
And you get the
The
frustration.
thing about them is they just got to stay up once. If
Yep.
they stay up this year, they'll be up for like 5, 10 years. But if they fucking go back down, you get into that thing where it's just up and you end up like fucking Norwich City,
Yin Yang.
dude,
Yeah.
and you can't get out. The Canaries
Yep.
were fucking flying up and down for years.
And they don't. And but the thing is, they don't really want. The Canaries never wanted to spend money. That was their thing. They
Who
make
was their
50
big
million going
signing that
up.
one time? Bentley?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking dog, dude.
Just bang some goals. You
Uh,
know who's banging goals in right now? Fucking Bayern Munich.
Dude, so that game was tight, and then Gladbach got a red card. They end up winning 3-0. Like they're 8-0. I mean,
Dude, they're
you can
flying.
call, yeah, you can wrap the German league up right now. I mean,
But
I
they're
think
doing.
Leverkusen's done well as well though with a late coaching change. Like they fired Ten Hag early. Like
Fuck, thank God for that.
Where's he gonna? He's gonna land somewhere, dude. I can see it. That's what I don't like.
Imagine him coming back to the Prem,
People
destroying
keep
another
people
club.
feet doing the side by side with Ten Hag and Slot. I'm like, just
Uh,
fucking stop. And then
but hey, but seriously,
all the Liverpool fans, because Klopp did that interview and said he'd think about coming back. It's fucking.
hey, hey, but in all seriousness, Bayern Munich is flying in Champions League and
Let me check
in
the.
domestic.
I want to see their odds to win the Champions League right now. Actually,
This is for all you betters out there.
yeah, yeah.
I don't bet, but their dominance is like they are. I think just overall they're pretty deep as well.
I'm
They're
telling
pretty
you,
deep.
man. Diaz has made such a difference for them off that wing, dude. He's so fucking good.
He's dynamic. He runs. Yeah.
He's also his second year coming back from a major surgery too. Like people forget, man. Like it usually takes like a full year and a bit to come back from a serious injury like that. It's not just fucking right away. He's absolutely flying.
Well, yeah.
Champions
They're
League. Here we go. Team futures. Winner. Holy Bayern Munich plus 750. PSG and Arsenal favorites.
really.
I like that. How are we ahead of fucking Real Madrid and Bayern and Man City right now?
Has that been recalibrated?
Yeah, this is this is fresh off the press, brother.
Oh shit! I can tell you who's not going to win the Champions League. Juventus.
Dude, what about the fucking what's the history with Martinez and Conte in that situation there? They just hate each other?
They must.
Conte was at Inter Milan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was fucking awesome. Because Conte's a fucking maniac, dude. He don't back down from.
A hundred percent.
Remember that fucking handshake with Tuchel, dude. Remember
Yeah,
that?
he's got that bite. Like
Oh
he's
yeah,
but dude, as a player, we had a Victor Moses when he was at Chelsea. He was on
yeah,
loan with us,
dog.
and then baller when he wanted to be fucking. Oh, he was so dynamic.
Where do you play for
Um,
you guys?
he played winger, and dude, when he went back to Chelsea the next year, and it was under Conte, and then when they won, dude, he was that wing back system. He played like every fucking game,
Yeah.
every game, and he just has this system, and he likes guys that are fucking. They got engines, they can run, they do both sides of the ball, but he's got that like I don't know. You heard him when De Bruyne like gave him this, he fucking gave it right
Oh
back at
yeah.
him.
He
You
doesn't
know,
give
and,
a
and I'm
shit,
like,
dude.
and here's the thing. People don't understand, and this is like a little inside information, where managers on the pitch, and I think it's a European thing. It's not, and this is not a disrespectful thing. This is not a thinking you're better than whatever. We would be on the pitch, right? And it would be Mark Hughes, Mark Bowen, and Eddie. Eddie would run all the training sessions, and he would usually like he had Mark Bowen and Mark Hughes kind of overseeing it, and they would step in and tactically say something or whatever, right? But Eddie would do all the nitty gritty shit, and fucking love the guy. He would make a bad call, and you'd be like, any fucking chance, Eddie, or like you'd be like, fuck off, like the ball's out by a mile, and he'd be like, fuck you, and he'd give you a fuck you back. But there was this. It was like a relationship where it's like you're not being disrespectful. It's like you're telling your boss, you're like, hey, like fuck off, man, leave me alone.
Yeah.
And then he'd say it back to you, and then the intensity just went up. Now all of a sudden the intensity went around all the other guys on the pitch. Now what happens? The level just got up. Now everybody's ratting around, getting stuck in, because that's what happens in a game. And then after the pitch, he'd come around, put his arm around you, and be like, "Hey, sorry, mate." And you're like, "Sorry, Eddie," and like you'd be fine with it. And it's not a disrespectful thing. If you said that to a manager here, it would be. It's not like people wouldn't know how to. Oh, what? Did you just? It's like and that's why football in Europe is so ruthless. It's so different on so many different levels. And and I think that's like just the little finer details. And you imagine what Conte's like, he doesn't like it, he'd tell you to go fuck off.
Yeah.
And he'd probably appreciate it if you told him to fuck off, because then there's like but in a respectful way, because you both respect each other and he wants to get the best out of you, right? But then if you're an asshole and you're disrespectful, he's definitely gonna come for you. You know it. And that's what,
You
like,
could tell that
that
those,
passion.
yeah, you could tell those two just bumped heads from fucking
Oh
day
yeah.
one. You knew that was just fucking.
But
There's
that
always
must have
one.
been,
There's always those managers though. Mourinho did it everywhere he went to. They'll
there's that
always
one.
pick out one and they'll fucking bury you. And it's either they actually don't like you or they think that you're better than you actually are. And they'll just fucking grind you. And you either make it through and you become one of their favorite guys, or you don't go through with it and you transfer you out. But it's like a test.
What's that? Did you see what Mourinho? The guy came. I forget his. He was at United under Mourinho. Mourinho just he just wrote a book. I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Phil Jones?
No, 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 no. Nicotarian? What is it?
Yeah, Mkhitaryan.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
dude. You see his, like, he came out in a book and he was just like,
He
Mourinho
fucking rode Mkhitaryan, dude.
Mourinho
Oh
texted him
yeah.
every night, 9 p.m. Can you please leave so I can bring this player in? Like, dude, you think like you're grinding him down. And the thing is, I've heard if Mourinho loves you and you're part of it, he will
Oh
fucking back
yeah.
you, support you. But if you're not his guy, see
Yeah.
you later.
He's fucking done
And
with it.
it happens in football. But no, I just think it's funny because there's always that one guy, right? And then they just butt heads.
It's always in the Italian. It feels like it happens more in the Italian league anywhere.
Just,
Coach
you
is
know?
either having a smoke or fucking just burying a guy. That's the fucking best. MLS Cup underway. Messi in Nashville. Messi beats Nashville into Miami 3-1. Messi's gonna play in the World Cup. I think we
Yeah.
can all agree
I don't
on
know why
that.
anybody's questioning that.
He did that interview. He says the MLS should scrap the salary cap. I think
Yeah.
we're under.
He should come out and just start slaughtering the MLS because his obviously his word holds a
His
lot of
goes
weight.
further than anybody else's in that league,
And him to put pressure on the league, and let's just be honest here. Inter does whatever the fuck they want anyways, so let's just get that
except finds a
whatever.
decent center back. Everything else but that.
Wait, did we watch
How do they
the
still,
Paul, like,
dude?
just like the little things like this? What this is what I have.
I loved
Listen,
fucking winding you
Inter
up. I
Miami,
loved winding
they
you
have
up.
Messi. Messi's fucking unbelievable,
Yeah.
and he's literally carrying the team, okay, by himself, right? But the shithousery that Suarez does, DePaul, the fucking center halves, dude, they literally drive me insane. But for me, it destroys the game. It really does. It destroys the game in the sense of, like, we're not South it's not South American football, right? It's just not. And it has that, like, flavor to it. Dude, these tackles, this shit would never fucking happen over in Europe because it would just be handled. The referees would be better. The standard would be fucking, if they saw DePaul go like this and then the guy goes like that and he falls over like he got
It
shoved,
was a pretty big.
and then he
It was
goes
a
like,
hard push.
are you fucking kidding me? Like, but do you understand what I'm saying though? Like,
Yeah.
Suarez, every time he goes to hold he grabs his face. Dude, they didn't touch your face. And it's like those things that the MLS and referees said, hey, we're gonna start looking at it. They should VAR that shit and be like, okay, no, you're gonna get a yellow card. And then they'll start stopping that shit. And I just, that's the stuff, like, I find it really hard to watch them sometimes because then you have the center half that is just, and I don't want to slaughter players, but I'm going to slaughter them. I think he's struggling. He's struggling.
DePaul?
No, the center half. I don't even want to say it.
Oh yeah, I don't know his name.
No, I just think I think just like defensively, I think they need to pick up some good players for next year for sure. Um, but I just don't like that style. It just rubs me the wrong way. I mean, we saw it in Copa America,
Yeah.
Argentina. I think who they played against Colombia, right? And it was just diabolical. The acting, the enticing of just trying to get guys to do stupid shit. Just play the football. Just play footy. And I just think the good players, like, you never see Messi really get into that shit.
No.
And Suarez is always involved some way. He's biting someone, or I don't know. Like,
Spitting on a I mean, he's gonna Suarez running it back. I'm telling you right now, he's playing
yeah.
again next year. You know,
But
because they're gonna miss Jordi Alba, man. Because Jordi Alba's been fucking phenomenal.
I'm really
I
surprised
don't
that
get it. What happened?
I don't know. I did read Busquets might be thinking about rethinking his as well.
No.
I'm just saying, I did read that. I did read that. I don't know. It could be false
I think after watching,
misinformation. We don't know.
yeah, misinformation for sure. I think after watching the first round get started, the MLS Cup, that they got to figure the 3-game set to start this thing makes no sense because you have that game where Chicago, they're down 2-0 to Philadelphia, who won the fucking league. They come back, make it 2-2, and then they just goes to a shootout and they lose anyways. Like I don't understand. If you're gonna do it, just go two, just go home away, count the away goals, do aggregate like Champions League back in the day. But the 3-game set to start the thing is just
It's so
it makes
shit.
no fucking sense.
That's what I'm
Dude.
saying. I said it on to Felipe on the Athletic. I just said, like, I made a comment. I was just like, I just couldn't take it anymore. Like, Messi comes out and says, "Hey, they need to take off the handcuffs and, like, start spending money and everything." And I'm like, "Well, they need to start. The league needs to stop doing the Mickey Mouse bullshit
Yeah.
that they always do. They always try to make something different. They're trying to reinvent the wheel."
Just like a
And
touch, though. They throw it in there to make it act like they're doing something, but they're not. It's like, oh, we've made the modifications this year.
yeah, and it's like, "Hey, let's get another TV game in there."
Yeah.
And it makes zero sense. It's probably worse for the players.
Yep.
And okay, the teams that finish top in the table, they don't get any benefit out of it. They want home field advantage. Best out of three, they have to play an extra game.
Yeah, but you get the
Like,
home game in the third. It's like, dude, nobody in the world of soccer, like, I don't get how this came up at the table. Like, nobody in the world of soccer has ever played a best of 3 anything
never. Never.
ever.
Oh, but hey, it must be done in other sports and American sports, so let's do it in soccer. No, if you want to be considered serious and compete with other leagues around the world, you need to start acting like other leagues around the world and start adapting to their system and their style.
Yeah.
Whether it's home and away, it's home and away, you have away goals, if you want to count that, or just straight up. One game because it goes to the next round, one game. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't.
That's the MLS,
I
baby.
don't understand it.
That's the MLS. I tell you what, that fucking Whitecaps are going to be a tough team to break down, man. They're just like Inter Miami will beat a team, but they're still going to give up a goal. Like
Yeah.
Whitecaps are just going to beat the teams they're supposed to beat. I think
Yeah.
you're going to see that with LAFC tomorrow night against Austin.
I love Mueller's addition though.
Dude,
But
he's
like,
he's just different fucking gravy, man. He
yeah,
he could still play. I have no doubt in my mind that he would help a team in any league right now.
yeah. But you know what the thing is? It's like his professionalism,
Yeah.
the way he holds it. He loves to joke. Like, you always see him joking around, having banter. But he also, like, is very, very professional. He's focused on the pitch, and he's a fucking winner. He wants to win.
And you
And for
look at
me,
how
that's a
long
big, big thing.
look at how long has he been in Vancouver, and that team loves him every time he
Yeah,
scores. Every fucking player on the pitch. So I think I want Inter Miami to do it because I'd like to see Messi win it. But I think I LAFC good with Son too. But I think that
hey, are we
Whitecaps.
going to the MLS Cup final if Vancouver's in?
Where is it?
I don't know. I'm saying, do we
Oh, is
go?
it a home game for whoever? Is that how it works?
I don't, dude. I can't follow all these fucking MLS rules because they change it every year. So
MLS Cup final scheduled for December 6th to
ooh,
determine. Yeah, I think it's at whoever has the better record. Yeah, because last year last year was in California. Galaxy defeated Red Bulls. I guess that's
And
how it works.
then the year before it was Columbus. Columbus held it.
It shouldn't be a
Oh
home.
no,
I mean, if we're changing things, the finals
yeah,
also shouldn't be a home game. Neutral site,
we'll see.
maybe
I mean,
neutral
let's
site,
go.
neutral site, best of five, maybe for the final if we want to do it.
Why don't we just make it a best out of seven? It'd be great.
Before we get out of here, I know Jeff wanted to give a shout out, and so do I. Klinsman's son.
Yeah. No, I think it's for me it's a great achievement for Jonathan. Obviously, I saw him when he was a young lad when Jurgen was the manager. But seeing his road and what he's done with his career and now getting this award, but more importantly, he's kind of breaking into the national team, and for me, I think people should be giving him some more recognition. And he didn't get called into this past camp, but the camp previously, I think he's kind of itching on that door, like he's right there. So hopefully, he gets another opportunity to get in the mix, because obviously he's doing it with the Serie B right now, and he's fucking performing. So credit to him. So kudos, man.
There you have it from Geoff Cameron. We got Carabao Cup, Liverpool Crystal Palace tomorrow. The MLS Cup keeps rolling on.
Come on,
Yeah, I can
Liverpool.
guarantee you Crystal Palace off a set piece or a throw-in will score probably 10, 15 in, but let's hope the lads can rally the troops, and we appreciate you all following along, listening, watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.